Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie of the Higher Elevation Channel and also the Healing from the Heart Center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women. My dust allergies is on high. It's on high. I don't know what happened since it started in my apartment. The mats are really dusty and I didn't air them out. Um, so I didn't clean them. I just aired them out and I just shook them a little. But they need to be washed down. That's in my other apartment. So I have to do that. And then it's also just really dusty in here as well. Hey, Bev. Ciao. I gotta get a humidifier. This dust between the two, horrifying. Ugh. And miserable. Horrifying and miserable. Child. So, and it's kind of hot in this space. I have to get these fans, but we're going to be leaving for our crowd tomorrow and the next day, something like that. So I can bring all that back. Honestly, about all this dust and how I have decided for sure. Well, I'm going to clean my mats off, but I decided for sure that I'm going to go to the girl that is the girlfriend of the guy at the bar. And I'm going to ask her, does she know a girl, a woman, not a man, that can clean up in here? We need a good cleaning from all the dust. I'll take care of my place. She just takes care of this one. She's going to have to be regular. Like I need her. She's going to have to take care of all the cleaning when the guests leave, before the guests come, when the guests leave. And then just like at least, I mean, the floor needs to be swept every day because that's what the ladies do. So like hire her like that. Like in the morning she sweeps, and a few times a week she comes to clean. In general, even when the guests are here, when they go out, she can come in. Not every day, but every few days. But I even need her just to clean now. Just give me a good cleaning going. And as far as cleaning the mats and taking them outside, I don't want to do that either. I'm going to be 58 years old. I don't have to do those things anymore. So I'm going to have this girl, I'm going to call her and see if we can find somebody to come over today to clean the mats and everything. And that'll be it. That'll be it. I hope you're well, Bab. I hope you're well, everyone else. Y'all. But if it wasn't for this, I'm having a great time and I feel amazing. When you change, everything around you changes. I was reflecting on my apartment in the other room. I did a video not just for this morning on the Afrocentrichomedesign channel. So it was in the other apartment. The one that's in this apartment. But I was saying, I left a message to Bev, I was saying that yesterday, once everything was cleared and the room is supposed to be cream, but we're just gonna call it creamy yellow. It was just because I mean the color of the walls, the kind of yellowish color, it already gives more sunlight. So my eyes literally had to adjust to that much light. Even though it was rainy day, and it was evening, my eyes literally had to adjust to the light. It's an echo in there. I mean, I'm loving all this. None of these are complaints. It's just how the body has to adjust. And it was cooler in there as well because all of the furniture wasn't there. So there's nothing to absorb the sound, which is dope too, kind of dope too. I have allergies, drink a lot of water, helps tremendously from the dust. So, yeah. And then I know I remember I was sitting in that room and I was like, I feel lonely or alone because your things become real because they all hold energy. So when they're not there, it's almost like the people left the house. Like, where are all the people? Where, because you can just look at energy that's personified, like it's people, right? When you don't have the things, you feel like you don't realize how much those things become your people or your family or yeah. I was the only thing I could say because when it was going, I was like, oh my God, I'm in my room alone. Like I'm alone in this room alone. It wasn't bad. It was just an interesting feeling, and it really made me think about the connection to things. So think about it. If we have that kind of connection to things, can you imagine the connection we have to people? And then when we let them in our lives, or they become part of our lives, or we become part of theirs, and then those people are no longer there, you feel a tremendous loss. Something is missing, something is gone, something's not there. I mean, it's real. And it's not a bad thing, but it's a real thing. And what you have to do, eventually, you'll get adjusted to those things, those people, places, or things being gone. You get adjusted to it. But did the space change first, or did you change so the space could change? It was you. The space is reflecting you. Even a new place, when you move to a new apartment or a new house or a new town or a new city or a new country, you change dramatically. Most people, they don't move and then change. That's what they think. They change and then move. You change. So you mean I had a major shift? And it didn't start when I emptied out that living room, which I'm still in my mind. I'm going to show you all of this that's in this room and that room, the dining room, and was still left in my living room in the other place. And curtains included. We put the curtains I took down, the paintings, everything. How the heck did all of that, how was all that in that room? I can show y'all. Y'all know how low that room is. This room, this living room by itself is bigger than that room. Twice the size. So I'm gonna say this two rooms together is probably 3 times the size of the space I was in. And I had, just so we know, I had the chair, everything you see, including the lamps, including the end tables. There's a table with that lamp, including these, including this couch that I'm on, including this, including all the baskets, the table chairs, all of that over there, calabashes, and what's in there, and all the paintings over there. Wow, of course, I woke up. Hey, Miss Queen, son, kids, let me just give some greetings. Beverly's holding it down, my girl. I got allergies from the dust. I did not know you were still creating videos. Yes, Miss Queen, Sun Kiss, welcome. It's been a long time. Welcome back. I'm glad we are back together again. I'm pretty sure the person changed. Yes. Yes. Thank you for being here, finding me. Sorry I'm coming with you with allergies, but think about it. I didn't just change yesterday when I took everything out the room. I had some place for all that stuff to go, which was a lot, but the space that I have created, manifested energetically, is way bigger than the space with all of this stuff that is now I'm sitting on, that's here before it came here. So I had to manifest a bigger space for the stuff that I still cared about and loved. And now it doesn't look like a lot of stuff because the space can hold the amount of things that I had. But yet at the same time, in my smaller space, by taking out all the stuff, I automatically created more space. Same stuff, same space, but I added a new space, a grander space, a bigger space. The manifestation started when I got this guest house, which is so much bigger than probably any space I've had The townhouse was pretty big because we had upstairs, downstairs, but this is definitely the biggest space I had. And even though I had a big space in Tetegu too, it was pretty big too. This one just feels different because I was open to more. But how did I become open to more besides affirmations, prayer, meditation? The other big part was, well, I had to release what was in the way of the more coming in. And I released a whole relationship that I didn't know was holding on, that really the relationship kind of was reflective of the clutter because we lived in the other place. He was the clutter in my life, and the stuff told me that he was the clutter because me and him separated, the clutter had to go too. But the clutter, one man's trash is another man's treasure. The clutter wasn't really trash, I just couldn't see it. It was beautiful pieces that just needed to be seen in a different light. You know, your home is a vision board. What inspired me was spirit to declutter and go minimalist more in the other space was this master class that I'm teaching this Sunday. And it's about the power of visualization, and basically for manifestation, of course, but how to do it. And when you know you're doing it, and when you know it's working, you just manifested a new space in the same space. You just manifested a new space for your old stuff that looks new again, and like it's actually more perfect for this space. It's almost like space will appear when you're ready. Expansion, newness appears when you're ready. And not a moment sooner, not a moment sooner, and not a moment later. So it's really dope to be in that space and thinking about what I'm gonna add to that space and going, man, inspire maybe 2 or 3 more things. We're pretty good the way it is. And how brand new that I feel. Oh my God, brand new. Absolutely brand new. Absolutely. Like I'm not that same person, you know? I'm not that same person. So we're gonna do some decor stuff. So y'all, I hope you are getting ready for the Sunday Masterclass. I hope you're getting ready to purchase it because it's gonna be all the way live. I tell you, the class, like all classes, was a calling from the ancestors. I was sweating because my allergy was really acting up, so I sweat. Is a calling from the ancestors. And everything that I had questions about when I went to my altar, Spirit kept saying, it's almost like when you go to your altar, a lot of times, sometimes, you are going because the way we are being taught in the Healing from the Heart Center master classes is that if you have a challenge, if you have a question, if you're ruminating over something and you don't know what to do, take it to the altar. So that means that you're going to the altar to ask for something, or you want Spirit to make something right, or you want Spirit to fix something. And I kept getting the message, you fix it. And I said, how, Spirit? Visualize what you want. And how do you know what you want? Well, you already coming over here because you don't want what you got. So visualize the opposite of that. You know what you don't want. Esther Hicks always talks about it. So now visualize what you do want. Because what you don't want tells you, it says, oh, I don't like this, and I don't want this, and this is happening in my life, this is happening in my family's life, this is happening in the world. And I want to change it. I don't like it. Well, what do you want to change it to? What do you want? And that's the answer you're getting. You decide. You visualize it. I was really on this thing for a while, but I was unaware that I was on this thing where I was like, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I wasn't consciously thinking this, but I was absolutely doing it. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna wait for Spirit. I'm just gonna see what Spirit does. I'm gonna see what Spirit gives me. I'm gonna see what Spirit says. Spirit's like, I want to your wish is my command. This is spirit talking. Totally forgot about visualization. And I didn't have to wait around for things to get better. I didn't have to wait for some indefinite time from the sky that's going to come and tell me this is it. This is the time. Very, very powerful. And that is the masterclass from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday. You are going to absolutely love it. It's via Zoom. I don't have a WhatsApp. I'm sorry, I don't have a website this time. I got rid of it, but I'm building a new one. But how you can do the classes is you go to the in the description box here, and you look, and it gives you some payment methods. It's Zelle, it's PayPal, and it's CashApp. You send the $50. That's what it is for the 2 hours. Giving yourself from 12 to 2, but let yourself have the extra 12 to 3, just in case we go over, because sometimes we do. When you send the payment through those payment methods, $50, you say for Sunday Masterclass. Make sure that then you email me so that I can send you your link, and that's it. So I hope you come. So yeah, y'all. If it wasn't for this thing, what do you call allergies? I'm feeling great. Like I feel amazing. I'm happy. I got 2 places, and one of them was the guest house. And now that I put my furniture in here, it's like, oh, I love it so much. And I was thinking, because I'm moving out of my car apartment. Sometimes, somehow I always end up with 3 apartments at one time. It's a beautiful thing. But I usually also can't make it. I can't be in 3 different places at once. It's obviously, it's not going to happen. So I was thinking about, I got those orange curtains. I got those purple lavender curtains. I got so many little things. I got so much more. I got a couple of more artwork pieces, I got a doll there. I got a dresser with the knick-knack stuff on it. Like these little things. I got these wonderful books that I think the guests here would love. The lowering the blood pressure, the spiritual books of healing. It's so wonderful. Like it's going to fill up this space that had nothing. The other thing was, I was like, oh my God, I gotta design and make and pay for furniture for the guest house. And Spirit's like, you got a whole bunch of furniture over there that is too much for your space, and it's time to move it over here. And it's just like, oh my God, it all worked out. And moving from their car apartment will help it work out. I'll just have to really just do a few more things in the space, and we're gonna be ready for business soon. It's gonna be sooner than later. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about creating. So a couple of things that we did from the old space to the new space. Let me tell you something I discovered. So those mats that I have on the floor, this is actually what they're made of. This is just these reeds. They're very beautiful. But I had this idea, and some of them are old. My mats are older, so I'm going to break them apart and use these as decorations. Some of them I'm going to spray paint different colors. It's going to be very beautiful. But what I have discovered, I think if I got to get a rubber band. That's what's missing. Let's see if I have. Let me tell you, if you see, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you better, I'm going to tell you, okay? They fall down because they're just reeds, so they actually fall down. And I'll show you in another way. Artistically, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous look, but you can't really control them, right? So what I'm going to do, and let's see if I put a rubber band on it. It's still going to fall somewhat because you see that's just the nature of it. So you see how that one's going? Because it's going to bend, and that's what it's doing. But it's okay. I think a rubber band, I can see that now. That's what it's missing. So I got a bunch on the floor. I took a mat apart, and I got 2 broken mats thanks to my people that was helping me move, which is going to turn into these as well. So today I'm going to do a little project and take the mats apart, just the ones that's old, and I'll replace them with some new ones. And some I'm going to put all these aside, some for spray painting, some for different things, but it's a good idea. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will be reusing these. And some of them even got like pretty, like a red color. It's going to be gorgeous, gorgeous. and it's going to be used and utilized. But they are going to fall down, bend. I'm saying they're going to bend, and I think that's okay. I think that's going to be part of it. As long as they don't knock nobody in the face, I think it's very artistic. I'm going to show you around the house and how the furniture looks over here. Another view. We gotta get a list, because see, like this hanging down, you don't see it. I mean, it's still cool. It's still very cool. It's still very cool look. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, and I'm in home decor heaven. And I'm making it do what it do, as we say. But it's also, I'm making do with what I got, and what I got is a lot. And that's what this reminded me of, that we already got everything we need. Sometimes you think, oh, I want this and that. Your budget be like, child, first of all, that's just more stuff that when you move again, it's been rumored that I move a lot. Now, I know y'all think I'm crazy, because I was like, really? I say it every time. You think I move a lot? And then, many times I put it in reality, and maybe I do move a lot, is when, obviously I'll be having 3 places, I don't know, but my mind can't compute. Is when I realized that I'm sure that since I've been moving from, at least from California to North Carolina, let's even go that far. I wasn't even put all that in there, sorry. That you'll watch me move, right, from all those places. And some of you probably are still in your same apartment, which is nothing wrong with it. You're actually normal, and apparently I'm the abnormal one. Then I move a lot, huh? So I want to know, put it in the comment box. Anyone who has been with me since California, are you still in the same place that you were in? And it's not a bad thing. Are you still in the same house, apartment, that one, like that space, when I say specifically, that you've been in since you've been watching me in California? Let me know, because then I'll move a lot. But I've been on YouTube since California for like over 15 years. So I feel like you gotta move in 15 years, but actually you don't. You don't have to move in 15 years. And then, to go back, or have you been with me, you're now in the same place as I've been in North Carolina. Or the same place since I got my first apartment in Ghana. Because those need to be indicating that I'm gonna move a lot. Now, I got plenty of rubber bands. A rubber band on this, I think that would be so pretty. I got rubber. You know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna use one of these. We're gonna tie this. We're just gonna tie this around. How about that? Rubber bands. Bad for the environment. We're gonna just tie this around. So these mats are very dusty. They're the dusty. They're the ones starting the whole trouble, okay? They're the ones. So, but it is better. You see when I just tied that? So that's what we're not gonna do. We're gonna tie it and stuff around some. That's very cute. Very pretty. Now let's do something with it. This is just in here. I don't even utilize it. I got a lot more, so I can make this bundle big. I can make that bundle big. So, the difference between, but that's the thing about, we can make that bundle bigger. I mean, a bigger bundle, because I got so much, a bigger bundle, it could be really cute. That's the one, see, I was messing with that. This is the one that just kind of fell. So, we'll play with them, but not right now. Let's talk about this table that needs some help. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I got allergy to dust. You're having amazing energy. This is the second time I came across your lives. I really like them. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, thank you. So, y'all, first of all, let's talk about this space. I have a guest house in Ghana. I live in Ghana, West Africa. For those that are new, Sun Kiss, I live in Ghana, West Africa. I've been living in Ghana for 5 years. It's the match, they're dusty. I've been living in Ghana for 5 years. And it's been great. I still live here. Me? I still live here. 5 years. I moved around a few times, and now I'm in the Volta region. Okay. So all of this furniture, this lamp, these are calabash lamps. They light up. They are real lamps, and they're real calabashes at that. I've had this is made from a local material here called cane. It's part of nature. I've had this set for a while, so I decided instead of leaving it in the other apartment, I brought it over here. My guests will now come to a real African space. I also have this beautiful lamp. It actually has fish, and the fish could be different ways. We could put it on black and white fish. And it lights up. It's a real lamp. And this one actually has fish inserted, but this does not like, it's starfish. We have the starfish on this one, and numerous. Okay. We have this sofa that was next door. Forget this, just don't mind my art installation right now. We have the rug that was next door as well. We have the center table, coffee table, and a beautiful batik tablecloth. We have this wonderful couch. We have these stands that I designed. These are also calabash lamps. Beautiful cane table, beautiful calabashes that's carved. This one is a lover's. I designed this calabash lamp. It's really cute, it's really nice. I love it. We have this table. I was thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna get this big old, in my mind I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this big old table for my guests. It's gonna be this big table. I must have said it like 1,000 times. This big old table, and it didn't work out like that. What happened was, I had this small old table, and it's working out better. So that is what we're doing. We're gonna do a small table for 2 for now, and then we'll get a bigger one when the time permits. But this tablecloth is awful. It's not like the tablecloth is awful, even though it's not long enough. See, this one, we're gonna have to really, because we are facing the light, so it's a little too dark. But I'm gonna take the tablecloth off. Hot. I go from hot to cold because it's allergies. Y'all worked out, so I got my workout clothes on. Don't mind me. Because we're facing the light. But I don't like that tablecloth. You're not going to be able to see. I got to take it off before we even try to see. And I'm going to show you what I did here. And this came out of one of those baskets. And now I got to put back in. But not this. Beautiful. Beautiful placemats that everyone loves. That. Take this local basket, that. And that's it. Simple design. So let me show you around the dining room. Let me get my tissue. I hate this. It's a water. I hate it. Water helps. I don't have my fans in here yet. They're coming. The fans are coming. So, a whole bunch of stuff at the class, whatever. So this is the dining area for now. So I had the baskets. I made like a nice little installation, very Ghana. I designed all of this. And I think that is so pretty. And they're actually used for their stuff stored in them. We got the little table, but this table and the chairs are actually going to be black. I'm gonna spray paint the table black, the chair black, and then the cushions for this is not this. It's going to be a green. She's going to get some green and or red cushions. It's going to be very, very beautiful. I got artwork. I got curtains that's going to go up. This is these beautiful chairs that I had made by the Togolese people, and there's some calabashes that's carved. So for now, this is what the dining room going to look like. Of course, get a nice tablecloth, kitchen, but I'm going to put plants. I mean, there's going to be a tall plant here and a tall plant here. And don't worry, the plants are smart. It's going to know to go right to that window. But we're going to do plants and plants because that's what this needs, is to be alive. You need some live stuff in it. So plants are going to be cute. That black is going to make a big difference. And then we're going to do a runner rug coming here. So it'll be very dramatic with the plants and the rug. And then this is Ghana, baby, right? I got all of these pictures that we'll figure out. They're going to go on the wall. But I got some more artwork in the car. So what I'm wanting to do is just kind of wait for where I'm going to put the artwork because I got so much. I mean, I want to get everything together. I got curtains for my cross, so I don't know. I'm not gonna get to like what's gonna be where until I get all of my items in the house. But this is it. So this was the person that was here before, and we're gonna take that off. That was, I guess, the mounted TV, and we don't have a TV at the guest house. I know people are new. I'm just showing you around. This place did not look like this. We didn't have all these beautiful colors. We didn't have all these paint. Look, we didn't have a kitchen sink, okay? I came in and I had the mason and the tiler and the carpenter put in the sink. And that's why we got a sink now. It's good to see. Have some shades here. It's gonna be very beautiful. Countryside, I'm in the countryside. This is my compost bin. We're getting ready. I gotta get the holes put in there. And this is the current view, as they say. When is this hen gonna have them babies? She in my space. And this is where I live, y'all. So let's look at this. This is also was in my other apartment too, but this was not in the living room. It was in the kitchen. But it was in the living room at one time. And this right here is a cute little love seat, but I'm going to have it painted, spray painted white again, just a clear white. And then I have the cushion cover for it. Let me go get that. Where did I put the cushion cover? It's in one of these. Let's see. It's in you. No, it's not in you. Something else is in there. It's in you. Let me do that now, because I'm tired of looking at it. Like I'm do it, sis. Okay, so we're gonna put the kente, because you'll see it's a set. It's this, so it's a 5-piece set. The chair is 2, the table's 3, the couch is 4, the love seat is 5. So this was a beautiful cane. And I thought I wanted it white, and I've been regretting it ever since. I wish I kept the cane. But then again, for this space that also, all the bold colors, all the stripes, no, it wasn't there before. It was me. I did it. I made this. I had my paint to do it. I saw a design that I knew would work, and I loved it. It was all white, and it was quite dirty. It wasn't just white, it was dirty. We're going to say this pillow, this is not the pillow for us, okay? That pillow is going to go in the gazebo. We're going to put this on. So this is what the pillow looks naked. We're going to put the kente cloth on. So I don't really well. Everybody's doing good. So this is going to be my reading nook. This corridor is quite spacious, and it's just another room. And I thought it would be great to be a reading nook. When you walk, when they wash stuff here, even when they're washing my hand, because I guess it's still dry in the sun, everything tends to shrink a bit, but we're gonna make it work. Make it work. We'll make it work. I think this is the one that's different. Oh, I can get my sink to fix this one. In fact, it looks a little like that, but soon you'll sit and it'll go. Let me see if this one is broken. Yeah. So you'll sit and it'll go back into shape. pillow stuffed with some good fabric, a mud cloth piece in it. Thought about it later. I was like, oh, wait a second. I need to go back and get my stuff out of there. Find some real cushions in there. So I so much stuff I gotta go through, but I'm gonna have somebody go through it with me. Make it look like dust. So all you gotta do is sit down. Sit down and I'll go back. Sit down and go back. And I got these beautiful pillowcases. These leather pillow thingies that you can see. Now this is looking good. From the art center, they're beautiful. They're leather. The pillowcases. They're gorgeous. But they're African. And they're stuffed with some great stuff in there. Stuff with great stuff. And so I love this. This is going to be the reading nook. I'll put a fan right here. I'm going to put, I got a place to put a lamp. I'm going to have some type of chest, something. Maybe I'll get a bamboo chest with the books in it, or a little coffee table on the side with the calabash that has the books out there and put them over here. But it's another place to hang out. Isn't that cool? So yeah, y'all. It's another place to hang out. Got that wall over there going on. So the living room is the color orange, and the dining room and the kitchen is the color Ashanti gold. So I combined the two. We got 2 bedrooms in there too, but it's not really a tour. It's just a chore. But yeah, on some level, this space right here, I visualized. I saw it in my mind's eye. I manifested it. But I saw it first, I visualized it. And maybe I didn't visualize the rooms or even a house itself. Maybe I visualized something different. What was the next step? Maybe I visualized a feeling of being happy. You know, the way it manifests when it turns into physical form, it's not necessarily exactly the way you visualize, or maybe you didn't visualize it at all. You more put out a vibrational frequency that was higher than the frequency you were currently experiencing. And that's a secret. That's one of the things. You're looking and you're putting this visualization as something very specific, but it's the energy that you're carrying. It's the like wanting something new and then carrying the energy of receiving that new or already having that new. The feeling, get the blessings of feeling that new. I've learned that because everything that I've got, like leaving New York to live in Vegas, leaving Vegas to live in Cali, leaving Cali to live in North Carolina, leaving North Carolina to live here. I never saw Vegas, California, North Carolina, and Africa specifically. I never saw that. But I saw sunshine, I felt it too. I saw lots of clothes. I did see I was gonna marry a very afrocentric guy because I used to love B. Smith with style, and Barbara Smith, God rest her soul. And I used to love her and her husband together because I know he had produced her show, B. Smith with style, and I used to say, oh my God, that was gonna be me, and I want that, like I want an afrocentric man. And so I manifested that specific, but I also wanted sunlight and beautiful clothes and lots of healthy foods to eat because these were all the things that I didn't have growing up. I also wanted adventure and friends and relationships. I always manifest. I always thought of relationships. I always wanted that. So we are going to learn how to do it from. I'm gonna call myself a pro. I think I'm good at manifesting stuff. Apparently. And I like to help you be really good at manifesting stuff as well. So that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. But we gotta get this dust. I'm gonna go get this girl to come. We're gonna go to the other apartment too. I didn't even see the other rooms. They just a plain blue room and a plain pink room. But when I get the stuff in there, it'll look really good. Let's see. I appreciate that so much, Carrie. Thank you, Patrick. Hey, multifaceted. How are you? Good morning. That looks beautiful. I went to into Roses recently and saw some lovely black women art and thought of you. Thank you. I used to get some of my art from Roses. It's been a long time. When I think about the states of like my everyday routine, that when I was doing the everyday routine, this is interesting. When I was doing my everyday routine, I was hitting all those stores. Ross, because that was next to me. Target was more new, but as home stores like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Roses. I used to drive out a little further to Roses. Um, what other ones? Home Goods, At Home, uh, and I love those. I love that. I loved home decor stores. Like now, I could design everything, which just the next level, but I love home decor stores. I used to love that. But I remember at some point it became like that life was a routine, right? It's like, oh, that's what I do. It's all that I do for fun. I don't have no life. This was my complaints. But when I reminisce about things I used to do in the States, those are the things that I remember the most. And those are the things that, when I remember them, bring me joy. Going into Roses and finding that perfect painting, other little knickknacks, especially the artwork. Yeah, I love that. Going to Ross, finding a beautiful bamboo or some mango wood or from like different Asian countries. Oh, I used to love that. So thank you for that memory. Hey, Shy. Hey, looking well. I'm pretty much homeless right now and would like to manifest a home being so stressful. Oh my God. Okay, well let's work on that. At home is my fave, but you can't be making your own, crafting your way. Oh, it's so much fun. It's incredible. I'm spoiled. I could never go back. I could never go back. Another thing that's interesting, another thing about visualization, you've got to take the course. And maybe this will help Shy. I don't know. I don't never know what's coming out of my mouth, but um, check out this is what I was thinking. So how we like, oh, I'm gonna visualize, like I say, a place to live. I'm gonna visualize whatever relationship. I'm gonna visualize money. I'm gonna visualize. I thought about look at your life and see the things that you have already visualized. And just think about it. Just see. I just want you to see it. Because let me tell you what I was thinking about. I was talking to my sister friend last night, Novia, shout out to you. And she was I don't know if it was the first, second, or third time, but that I heard somebody mention and I appreciate it. Just like me moving all the time, I never noticed. But it's only when somebody mentioned it that I realized she would say something nice. She said, girl, you out there in Africa, you be handling these men. And it always occurred to me is that, oh my God, am I the only girl always in the room? Am I am I the only girl in the room? And I am the only girl in the room. I don't even know how I manifested that. I don't feel bad about it. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's interesting. How did I manifest that? What is that manifestation saying? What does that say about me? I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. Because just like I don't notice that I move a lot, apparently I do. I'm moving again. But I can't, it doesn't register still. I'm just saying it because, um, I thought about it. I manifest a lot of male energy. The whole art center, every single vendor I worked with, I had a few women ones. They were the seamstress and stuff. But every day I was around men. The man I dated was trying to be a soldier, hanging out with soldiers, man. All the workers that I have that make my stuff, right? Most of the vendors, the craftspeople, but also the service people, the carpenter, the mason, the plumber, the da 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 da. It's the plumber, but they say the plumber, and so I can say too. All men. And the way my landlord, the neighbors, and all men. And I don't know, I feel so comfortable. I never feel like, oh my God, I'm the only woman right now. I don't know. I don't know what that. I don't. I want to feel like what that. What is that like? What does that mean? Like, how did I do that? What does that say about me? What does that say about my spirit? I'm very comfortable around men to the point that they're not like they're men and I'm a woman. It's just this comfortability that it's normal. I'm probably more comfortable around men than women only because I'm around more men than women, so I have more practice. And it seems like I'm around men, but I'm in a key role. In a sense, I'm kind of the boss. It's like people got this idea, like, oh, I say it too, but it's not really true. Like, okay, it is true, but on some levels, it's not like the patriarchy, this and that. But clearly, the men are working, the men are doing what they need to do, and they don't see me in any way but Madame, which is the boss, their boss. I just think it's interesting. Just think about, I want you to think about for a moment, just right now, think about what you have manifested and what do you think that says about you? It says about your personality, your maybe energy that you carry, your purpose in life, your thoughts, your belief systems. This is this kind of stuff that we're going to go deep into because visualization is not just sit down, say affirmation over and over, visualize at the same time, wake up in the morning, you'll have it. And you can take out the wake up in the morning, have it. It's still not about the other stuff. The how is, I just explained, that's the deeper question. Those are the deeper questions. What am I manifesting? What have I manifested? And what does that say about me on these levels? And we're going to go deep on Sunday. $50 is a powerful course. From a person that I may not, I can't teach about how to stay in a great relationship. I can't teach that one. You'll never have that class with me. I maybe can't teach about how to make $1,000,000. I mean, we all probably made $1,000,000 over our lifetime, but not like that. But what I can teach about, and I don't think many people will be able to challenge me on this belief, how to manifest. Oh, I can do that. But I'm understanding even deeper. I don't know everything, meaning like, for me, it's like I learn more stuff because I'm living more life. What does that say? And do I have masculine energy? I feel like yes, obviously I do. And I embrace it. But I don't feel masculine. I feel like me. What does it say about me? You have a lot of strength, or you might not see gender. And I don't see gender in that same way either, too, probably. When I'm in the zone, I am nothing. I am nothing. I'm not male, woman, this, that. I'm just creativity expressing itself through me. I'm none of that. But obviously I have a lot of male energy. I feel like that represents that I'm very strong. I'm very brave. I'm very courageous. I mean, what up does your current situation that you want, that we manifest, that surprises you? Like, yeah, I'm always around, or I'm always in, or I'm always doing, or I'm always acting. Everybody, God, when you look at what you have manifested, but it's only when somebody says it that I even realize that I'm living this reality, or that this is a constant reality of mine. Not a bad one necessarily, but I would love to, and we're going to sit. So I'm sitting exploring that. Like, what does that mean? What is that about? Like, what does that say about me? That's just, if you stay right there, what does that say about me? And if you like it, then that's great. If you don't, I mean, someone could say, I might say, oh, I need to start attracting more woman energy. But I think I know why. I think I just hit it. And I don't feel like that. I don't feel no need to do it. I just feel like it's really good. I love the way it's going. I think because it's a balance. I talk to women all day. I teach classes with women all day. My whole channel is for women all day. Maybe the man is the balance to the work with women. Or just it represents strength in me. Because as above, so below, as within, so without. So I can't be manifesting all this male energy if I if it wasn't something inside of me that was attracting that male energy. It's like, it helps me too with always like, oh, relationship. But really, what I really want from a relationship when I'm with a man is the male energy. And I'm so blessed, I get that all day long. It's interesting, huh? Does my mind need to be still to manifest as there's so much going on in my mind? Okay, I think what I just said might apply to you. Have you been in a situation before? Do you find yourself always close to the edge? What what makes you manifest your current situation? How did you manifest your current situation? And see if it's a pattern. Even if it don't look exactly the same, it's a pattern. It's going to be hard to manifest something you want when you are in a situation where you feel desperate, because all you'll manifest is desperate situations. If you could sit down and figure out how you got where you are and how long you've been there, how many times you've been in that situation, maybe not exactly the same. I move a lot, I attract men, a lot of male energy, and I'm the only one. I'm asking that question. Ask the question about you. How did you get there? Have you been there before? Is this a pattern? What does that say? Do you like it? If you don't, why do you keep manifesting it? Because when people say, I want to manifest, well, you manifested your entire life. We manifest every single day. In every single way, we manifest. There's nobody, if you are living and breathing, you manifest it. If you're sitting on the floor, the car, the house, the mansion, you manifest it. Now see if it's a pattern, see if it's a thing that you don't recognize. I didn't recognize that I'm around other men. I wasn't even aware of it. And that I move easily through that too. And I'm the only woman. I didn't realize that I move a lot. It feels normal to me, natural. Because that's the real deal. Your eyes make diamonds look like loose change. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Uza. I believe you're just giving off queen energy. It's regal, strong, focused, successful, feminine, and innovative. Oh, I love you. I love you. You don't have to write for my new website. No, I love you. I want to even read that again because that's powerful. Thank you, multifaceted. Yeah, queen energy. I believe you're just giving off queen energy. It's regal, strong, focused, successful, feminine, and innovative. I love you so much. I feel all of that. I feel like I'm giving off all of that energy when you said it. I feel all of that, like all of it. And I thank you so much. I mean, I felt what you said. I felt those words. And thank you for putting words to, obviously, a vibration that I'm carrying. I thank you. I thank you for that. That was very powerful. Thank you, multifaceted. Maybe because don't feel deserving or like I'm ever going to get out of my situation. Okay, but let me ask you, because since you here, I feel like you want to shoot. Oh, you don't want me asking. How long have you been in this current situation? Or I guess what I'm asking too, you can answer that, please, Shai. Or is this really a reoccurring current situation? Has this been your life? Or has this situation been something that has been occurring for a while? Is it a short time? So let me ask this straight. How long have you been in your current situation of being houseless or homeless? How long? And you say deserve. I know that's a good one. A lot of times we don't feel like we deserve it, but you could override deservability. There's a lot of people with not the highest esteem, but they still can manifest things. So it's the work. I think that it's not that you don't feel like you deserve it. I feel like there's a belief that's other than you don't feel like you deserve it, that may even seem unrelated to the manifestation. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never had the specific things that I wanted to manifest. But they were underlining, they were there. I'll give you a great example. I grew up monetarily poor. So when I used to visualize, I visualized nothing that was never poor. I wasn't visualizing no poor. It was cold. I didn't like cold. I visualized the sun. I had no clothes. Oh my God, but in my visualization, I was a well dressed person all the time. I was outside. I was in nature, even though I was in concrete jungle. So I only used to visualize the opposite, and the opposite helped me to visualize what I really wanted. Because the opposite, because the opposite was not feeling good. I didn't want that. Look up these lights. I wanted, I wanted what I didn't have. And I feel like a lot of times when we're holding sadness, fear, that's a visualization. That's a visualization. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be in a master class and I want to make sure that I want to give the people, what they came for. So, but I hope I gave you something you can work with. And then go back to what I said. Start looking at what you have manifested. You on a device right now, whether it's a laptop or maybe it's a phone. Interesting. Or maybe it's a phone, but you manifested that. You manifested this channel. So you're doing something, well, right, if you will. You manifested that. You seem conscious. So conscious of what? Maybe you want to be more conscious. Because if you're watching me, there's a way that you think and believe about yourself. There's a way that you think and believe about spirit. You're spiritual. You manifested that. You manifested a lot. And you manifested some good stuff. So focus on that. If you can't do nothing else, focus on what you did manifest, because that means you can make that happen. You can bring that forth because you did it. You're doing it. So that's what you want to focus on. More of that, because when you're in a situation, you don't want to focus on what you're not good at, even though that's the inner work. You don't want to focus on what you could not manifest, which right now you're not manifesting a home, so you don't focus on not manifesting a home. Don't even focus on manifesting a home. Focus on manifesting more of what you already have that you clearly have manifested. Focus on that, because that's important. Okay, Wuza says, I am a 30-year-old white man, and I couldn't agree more with the things you are saying. Your wisdom is extremely potent and seemingly well-grounded in reality. Bless you. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, haven't been stable for maybe 6 years, but had to leave the current space about a month ago, so I have nowhere to live. Okay, all right. So you haven't been stable for 6 years. And so it led to an inevitable not having a place to live, because that's what happens. It's math almost, right? If you think about it, if I haven't been stable for 6 years, it's going to lead to this. And maybe, let me say about I know this one is hard. The lowest time in our lives is purposeful. It looks like it's against you. It looks like things are not working out. And yes, because things have not been working out, you have to be put in a place where now you have to do the work. You have to see the good. You have to change. You have to grow. Remember, we never create anything that is not within us, that we haven't seen, that we don't believe. That thing didn't just happen to you. All the so-called bad things, because now we realize all the bad thing was the greatest thing, because it opened up the door to so much, because rock bottom could be the best place to be. It could be the best place for you to be. It's the only place to be. Where else can you go but up? So a lot of times when we get down to rock bottom, oh my God, that is always like, so you want to create something else? You want to think some new thoughts? You want to start having some new experiences? Because what you've been thinking, feeling, and believing has put you in a situation that is not getting what you want. But if you could get what you don't want, because that's getting what you don't want is a manifestation. You're manifesting what you don't want. You're still manifesting. You're still manifesting. Everybody manifests. If you sitting wherever you are, like I said, on the ground, you manifested that. So what else? Why? Not, I mean, why? And why is going to take you down. I'm not even going to say it's going to be a rabbit hole. It's going to be a place that is going to like, it's like almost like you traveling through like a tunnel, and you're going to see a lot on your way through that tunnel. And then you're going to go about, you're going to finally hit the bottom of the tunnel, and it's going to look like it's this small. But that small thing is what's running this whole negative show for you. It could be something in the past, something that happened to you as a child, something you buried, something you don't want to think about. And when you go get that little pea-sized thing, as you travel back through the tunnel, it will grow and it will become really big. You'll be able to really see it. And then you can decide if you want to still keep carrying this pea that's now the size of a basketball, or if it's time to release it and think about and bring forth something new. You can do it. And my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. Because I know that point where you can't see what you can't see. I know that. It feels so difficult, doesn't it? It's like, oh, I can't see what I can't see. I can't see it. I don't know what it is. I've tried. I'm doing the work. I'm sitting down. I'm praying. Now I'm in a situation where I can't even do those things. I can't pray. I can't meditate. That's the beauty of those things. You don't need a place to pray. You don't need the time. You got all the time in the world right now. And sometimes you got to look at it that way. I got all the time in the world. I have no obligations. My only obligation is to get myself out of this. And if it's not going to happen on the physical, and then I'm somehow spiritually changed. I got to go down to the spirit. Spiritual work is just telling yourself the truth. That's spiritual work in a nutshell. I'm going to tell myself the truth. I'm going to tell myself the truth. That's it. I'm going to tell myself the truth. Because a lot of times we don't be telling ourselves the truth, and that we be thinking we don't. We be like, oh, I don't know. I'm not telling myself the truth. I can keep lying to myself, and spirit be like, well, everything you think and everything you feel is going to turn into something. Somebody thought of this bottle before we started holding this bottle in our hand. There are no arbitrary thoughts or feelings. None. You can do this. You have to do this. I don't want this for you. So many people don't want this for you. You got people that want you to win. And it's not really winning or losing, because in life, I was talking to a friend last night, we text talking, and we were talking about just difficulties. And she said something about, I use the phrase sometimes, a hot mess, and she corrected herself and said, no, it's not a hot mess. And I said to her, when I told her back, I said, no, it's life. Anytime we think that life is supposed to be cheery and rainbowy and all of that all the time, we ain't learned nothing. Life is messy. Life is challenging. Life could be effed up. It's so funny that when something goes wrong, all of us, everybody, human being, does it. Well, why did that happen? What's going on? Why is my life like this? Wait, what? Oh, so did you think that life was supposed to be good, and the things that come in that's not so good is an interruption on this thing called life? It's not that great. Sorry. It's fucking not that great, life. but it could be greater. How you look at it is the way to do it. That everything that's for you, everything that's happening. I was in a relationship, that man threw me to the curb and spit in my face. He didn't spit in my face, but I mean, I'm just saying metaphorically. I mean, I thought I wasn't gonna make it behind that shit. And now look at me, the best thing that ever happened. And I'm sure he is crying in his Sobolo. Sobolo's the local drink, the Ghanaian drink. I'm positive his Banku don't taste that good no more. It was for you. It was for me because I was had more. I could do more. I was greater than that. And the universe said, you're gonna have to go through a heartbreak. You know why you gotta go through a heartbreak? You know why you gotta have it the hard way? Because your ass won't leave this dumb motherfucker. That is a no count. He lying, he cheating, he's deviant, he has a double life. And you want that? When I got so much more for you to do. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make him diss you so bad. We're gonna make him tell you to get away from him, give you the silent treatment, find another woman, be engaged. We're gonna fuck you up. So that you can say, oh shit, I'm gonna rock bottom now. Can't eat, can't sleep, I'm jacked. And then you're gonna come out and see, you're gonna have time because you didn't have that time before, because you was occupied. You're gonna have space. You're gonna start creating. You're gonna start being yourself. To the point that that life will never come back to me again. That will never happen again. Not with that person, and really, if I could help with no one else. I see myself. I know myself. I was not being all of my amazing, wonderful, creative, fabulous self. I never want nobody to be a liar in my life. I never want nobody to live a double life. I don't desire that. I desire me. And I'm so glad that that thing that seemed like at that time, we always got in our lives the worst thing ever. Your parents dying, the worst thing ever happened. Whatever these things. Losing a job, not getting it, that'd be the worst thing that ever happened. Sometimes it could be, your hair falling out, the worst thing that ever happened. It's the levels to the worst thing that ever happened. But the worst thing be like, oh, my hair fell out. And I found this herbs that make my hair grow. See, the worst thing that ever happened. Now you're rich. I mean, the worst thing that ever happened could be the best thing that ever happened. And it usually is. I hope that helps, darling. I just want to feel safe and have stability, okay? So, I want to feel safe and have stability, but yet you're not safe and have stability. So the key word is because you don't feel that. You see what I'm saying? It's because you don't feel safe and have stability. You don't feel safe and stable. That's why you are manifesting no safety and no stability. You're not feeling it. You never felt it. But you think you never felt it because you never had it. But you never had it because you never felt it. So you got to change how you feel. That's why I say focus on the things that you did good, that you can manifest, and manifest more of that. I know it'll look like, you'll say, I don't need another phone, or I don't need another laptop, I don't need another whatever I got. No, it's not necessarily going to manifest that thing. It's going to manifest the feeling of a higher vibratory frequency. Do you know that the same frequency that the cell phone is on is the same frequency that your house may be on? That's all I can give today because I'm teaching a whole class. So I love you. I know you're going to be fine. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Sean. I'm praying for you. Good morning, Potero. Good morning, Potero P. All right. Anyway, I want to thank y'all so much. Everybody, can we give a wonderful vibrational energy of positivity to our sister Shy? And we got to see her. She needs help manifesting. So we have to energetically hold the space that maybe she can't right now, and that's okay. We're not perfect. So we're going to hold that space for her, and we're going to lift that energy up for her. And she's going to feel it, and things are going to turn around today. And she's going to get a great offer, and she's going to have options. And it's going to happen today. It's going to happen now. And she feels it too. So it is. We love you, sis. We love you. Multifaceted says, what I am learning to do is place myself in the environment of where I want life to be. Come on now. But I also need to stop and take a look at where I am versus where I was. Sometimes we don't celebrate. Come on, sometimes we don't celebrate. Yes. You only appreciate the things that you work for. That's probably, maybe we do. Some people don't even appreciate the things they work for. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I'm going to say yes. I think it's still at the place, all I have in me, and feel all I have is me. And I feel alone. Not that things mean much, it's just the feeling of things being all over the place. I understand. Appreciate your wisdom. You got it. Multifaceted growth, and we miss the lessons. Yes, the process is necessary, but you have to grasp the lessons in the transition. She's speaking. It may be hard, but necessary. There are lessons, and they will become your blessings. The things I learned, you would never learn anywhere else. You need the contrast, right? You need the discord. Because I agree, the lessons in that can only be gained from those places. And you learn some good ones, and you become better because of it. You become another person because you wasn't that person before, but now you are. You're like, oh, I learned that lesson, which means I have that wisdom, which means I have that understanding, which means I can change that thing about me. I can do that. That's right, multifaceted. Thank you. Hey, Kunu, Destiny, how are you? I think it's perfectly acceptable to take solace in knowing that you aren't the only person to be struggling. We all struggle every day. That's totally normal. That too. That too. Very good spiritual work is just telling yourself the truth. Excellent. Yes. Life is going to life. That's right, Beverly. Thank you. You are welcome. We got your back like a butt cracks shy. Yes. Hey, I'm so not what I used to be. No, you're not. How are you, sis? You are not. No, neither one of us are not. And if we are, then that's a problem, right? We don't want to be that. And the universe is like, come on, I saw so many yous that you could be. I'm cutting off this light, y'all. We're going home. Going to the other spot. We're going home to the other spot. Hold on. Because we got a lot to close. Folks come in here and sleep and did that. Oops. Let me find somebody else to do it. So we're going to do it. My life. My life, my life, my life, my life. Oh, I don't think that's for you. Let me close this door. We are going to hightail it back to the crib. Back to the crib. I'm going to give thanks for this day. We're going to put our good vibes. My sister. And we got to go to the bathroom. Drink more water. Yeah. Y'all can walk me over here. So we are next door for real. Look at my garden. Oh my gosh. You can do it, Shy. Whatever you need to let go, you can do it. You can do it. And your mind will manifest so much, you'll be like, okay, Spirit, you can slow down. Okay, you never say that, but you never say that. You'll say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So keep giving thanks for what you do have. Keep giving thanks. That's another powerful tool as well. Okay. My shoes. And I put the shoe thing in the right place. Oh, I gotta clean these mats. And we are back we went from maxed out to minimalist. Minimalist. Okay. Sorry, when you are sitting in darkness, it's hard to see light, but ground yourself. Touch the earth and dream again. See yourself where you want to be. It takes heart and mind shift. Yes, multifaceted. Keep giving it to you. That's a thing you can do because you have that time. You can find some grass. You can find some dirt. That's right, Queen. Let her know. Okay, y'all. I got Steve, and I have to use the restroom. So I love y'all with all my heart, and please take these words of wisdom. And when next time we hear from you, you will be in a better place. I can feel it. Love you, good ladies. Peace and blessings.